Hey guys, we just backed in our 17-foot RV Explorer from Glacier. Now, one of the things that I don't think gets talked about enough is probably one of the most fun things for me is setting these things up. Where are we gonna put rod holders? Are we gonna put rattle reels in? How about rod racks or hole sleeves? So many different things that you can do to these things nowadays, whether you're putting TVs in it, whether you're not, that I'm gonna go over just a few things that I like to do before we ever take it out on the ice, before we ever take it out into the field, because I'm gonna be using this thing for hunting, camping, fishing, and who knows what else. That's what's so awesome about today's hard houses, is the fact that it's an all year thing. It's not stuck to just the ice like they were when they first started coming out. We've got air conditioners, bathrooms, I mean, sinks, ovens, microwaves, everything can be put in these ice houses nowadays, which makes them such a versatile unit. Now let's go inside and get this thing set up. Today we're talking about what we do to set our ice houses up. Now here's just a few products that I'm gonna use to make sure that we get the full capacity and the best experience out of our hard house. Now in our Glacier, what I've chosen to put in here, first off, is a multi-flex rod holder. And what these actually give you, this is from Catch Cover, and Catch Cover allows you one thing that I think is pretty cool. It actually has this adapter, so I can mount this above a hole and use my rod holder, my rattle reel, and many other accessories that Catch Cover has, and it makes it just simple to attach and detach any accessory that you want to use. So I'm going to put rod holders in here, rattle reels, because we all want to be fishing while we're sleeping. I'm going to put the hole covers in here, and basically what these do is allow it, a lot of people don't use these, and I think it's probably one of those areas that I think you're missing out on. When you attach these and put them down into the hole, basically it's creating that weather barrier to be able to keep your holes open, for one. If it's super cold and windy out and you missed one spot on your house that you banked, it helps keep it insulated, and it just, you know, the temperature stays more consistent when you're actually using these hole sleeves. So that's one thing I really like to use. Now, when we're utilizing our ice houses, another thing that I think that really gets overlooked are these safety covers. How many of you have dropped a phone down the hole and now that lake claims your phone? Well, this is going to help prevent that. And not only that, it's going to help, like at nighttime when I like to keep my holes open to make sure my holes stay, you know, they don't freeze over at night. So I put these over the top of them. You can step on them, walk outside, do what you need to do, come and go as you please. If you're using a rattle reel, you're still able to use that. And most importantly for me, if my kids are in the house, which I have a 10-month-old, if he's crawling around in here, this is going to prevent him from falling down in that hole while I could still fish. I can still do the things I want to do. And if you catch a fish, it's as easy as grabbing it, taking it off, and away you go. So these are a few things that I'm definitely putting in here just to have the best experience that you can while fishing. Hey guys, I got one last thing, one little tip that I think a lot of people overlook as well, and it's the use of a slush bucket. Why not start your day out right? When you set that house down and drill your holes, how many times have you drilled a hole and you've got to take a shovel and basically shovel your hard house out? Now here in the Glacier, we like to start it out with a slush bucket. And what a slush bucket does for you, if you have never used one or seen one used, is you put it over the hole, drill your holes. The majority of that slush and ice shavings goes right here in the bucket. You empty it out, drill the next hole. It makes it really easy and really starts your trip off on that right note. Now guys, we want to see what you guys are doing to your hard houses to get it ready. It's so cool to see what people do and put their own unique touches on things. And just for doing that, post us a picture of your hard house on the inside, and we're going to let you guys have a chance to win, just for posting a picture, a rod holder from Catch Cover and a rattle reel from Catch Cover, just for posting a picture here to show us what you guys have done to modify your hard house.